sorry for any confusion. It was on Central Time when I created the event. So apparently it said 10:30. Some of you found me. Hi, Kelly. Day more walk the dog. See you back here. Say hey. Let me know how it sounds. Left, right, between. Waves crash beneath. One back, one wall. Thanks, Kelly. One thinking you try not to fall. First you think time slipped away. Too long to wait. Hey, Johnny. What could you say? Will you ever stay? Let loose the tide. Let go the night. No need to fight. It's right. It's right. It's alright tonight. Baby, it's alright with me. It's alright tonight. Stay here with me. Stay right here with me. Won't you stay with me tonight? Hey, Johnny. Hey, Beth. One army green and the old one train. Take as a sign, leave what was behind. Left, right, between. Beta waves beneath. Into this dream. It's arrived, it's mine. Let loose the tide. Let go the night. No need to fight. It's alright tonight. Baby, it's alright with me. It's alright tonight. Stay here with me. Stay right here with me. Won't you stay with me tonight? Don't fight the pull that gravity draws in. We'll find the center this time. Oh, this can be right. And no, you can't deny. We're right tonight. Lose the tide. Let go the night. No need to fight. It's right. It's alright tonight. Baby, it's alright with me. It's alright tonight. Pretend you're safe with me. Stay right here with me. Won't you be with me for tonight? Just for tonight. Good morning. Happy Saturday. So, yeah, I was traveling a lot this week, and I was in Chicago when I created the event, so apparently it went off at 10 instead of 9:30, 10:30, whatever. We'll see. Hey, Linda. How's it going? How's everybody doing out there today? Oh, let's do it this way. Yeah. So, how's everybody surviving out there? Crazy time. So today, I should mention, today, if you're feeling plucky enough. I know sometimes people love to drop me tips, and I really appreciate it, but just so you all know, all proceeds are going to the World Central Kitchen. You can donate directly to them. How's it going in Texas, Kelly? In the absence of, I don't know, government services like FEMA, it's organizations like World Central Kitchen that are making sure that people are eating in times of disaster. And it's only July, so help them out if you can. If you're looking for a place to donate, that's a great place. So yeah, all proceeds from today's show are going to go there. So, you know, if you're feeling, again, I appreciate everybody who loves to send me some donations, but they're all turning around and going straight to good things that need our help right now. We did raise about $100 to go to the Trevor Project last month, so that was fun. Thanks for that. Thanks for all your support. So yeah, you had to make your own coffee again. Oh no, I know. Hey Donna, how's it going, Lisa? Yeah, that's right. And there's yeah, that's a good one too. At Kerrville Folk Festival, they're doing a lot of things to help out the folks who need the help the most. I should probably have done that one too. But however, whatever you choose to do, give if you can. Hi Tina, how are you? Good to see you. Hey friends, if you have anything, there's a lot of musicians who show up to this, which is really cool and an honor. If you have any fun gigs, pop them in the chat. Tonight, if you're in the area or not, you like to live stream shows, check out Focus Music Sterling. We're hosting Caroline Cotter with Nicole Belanis tonight, and it's going to be great. It's going to be a great show. If you've never heard either of these women, you're going to be blown away. They're great. Yeah, that's right. Here. So this is a good one. Hi, Justice. Yay, friends are here. There you go. Kerrville Folk Festival is helping too. So whichever you choose to do, if you choose to give, if you choose to tip me today, it's going to go to these great organizations. Yeah. Good to see you all. Happy Saturday. I don't know what it's like. Oh yeah, see, look at this. I love this. I love that. Hi, Justice. I love this. I know that the comments are now here. I love that they do this now. That's cool. That's fun. But I love that you all know each other. So, or at least some of you have met via live streaming, which is fun. That's a fun thing. What a great community. All this to say, I can't believe it's July already, but I don't know about the rest of you, but what has your the summer here in DC has been either raining or stupidly hot and sticky and gross humid. And so any hope that I have to do like any bit of yard work. So last weekend I decided at like 8 in the morning to go out and weed the front yard because it needed help. So I did it, and I was like, I don't care what the humidity is like. I don't care even if how this affects the plants right now because I have to do it. And I think that I was like swimming in sweat by like 15 minutes in. Has it been nasty everywhere else? I'm getting that sense. There's like, the only place that I've been to so far that's been pleasant was LA. Go figure. But I don't know, I'm just curious. I'm hearing, I was in Boston and Chicago, both places. Actually, Chicago was fine. Yesterday it was actually pleasant. It was still warm, not as humid. Boston was gross. So, you know. Oh, hey, there we go. That's good. There we go. So if you're checking in on what's happening in Texas, Kelly's our Texan at the moment on the call. On the call. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, see. That's great. I know. I've been reading all the work that they're doing, and it's incredible. If you can give, please do. But, you know, it's just important to keep people updated on what's happening out there because Lord knows that the news isn't doing it. I said it. But it's my show, so I don't have to get canceled. Yep. Yeah, like the Northeast is just disgusting. Yeah, that's right. See, you know, I don't even have to play music. This is all happening. It's great. Yeah, that's right. PBS and NPR. Yeah. So much happening. Well, thanks for coming, friends. If you're here, say hello. You can see we love to chat with each other. Again, I always say the show is in the comments, so be sure. If you're watching, you can either do it here, and everybody's chatting with each other here, I think you can see it. I don't know. If you're on a phone screen, maybe not. I have no idea what it looks like on a phone screen. I only know what it looks like on my computer. But if you're watching, it's on both my Facebooks. I tried to do the Instagram thing. I tried to do the Instagram live thing, and it just didn't work very well for me. It was just complicated every time. So maybe I'll try harder next time. And for those of you who are curious, yes, I'm going to start bringing guests back on the show. And for a while, people were like, "We'd love to just see you play." Well, you've seen me play now a lot for a long time, so it's time to bring some friends back in. So that's right, friends. Those of you in the chat. Again, any requests, let me know. Let's do this one. You know what? I'm feeling it's a bit mellow. I did a gig last night, and like I only have 2 gigs. I'm trying to slow down on my gigs. I'd love to write music again, and I need to make space for that. So I'm trying to intentionally do that. Oh, Meals, not Mel's. Yeah, I was curious about who Mel was. You know, I had additional questions, but I figured you would clarify. And yes, exactly, right. So if you're using StreamYard, friends, this function is pretty great. This functionality is great. We're gonna have to do that song later. But so I did a gig last night. The only 2 gigs I have this month are last night and this morning, and it's nice. I mean, I am doing other stuff during the weekends. Like my weekends are also kind of full. Writing's been elusive, so trying to make space. So it's just funny because there was it was hot. Nobody was really going out. It was a restaurant. It was a nice restaurant in Georgetown. And so I just played a very mellow set. People seem to like that. People seem to want to just chill. And that's kind of the mood I'm in. I don't know that, and I'll be honest with you, I don't know that I'm never not in that mood. I don't know. Anyway, but again, if you have any requests, pop them in the chat. I know, everybody's like, I always put a request in there and I never get, don't worry, eventually. And, maybe I'll do one today. Maybe we'll get there. Hi, Joanne. How's it going? How are you? I miss you guys. Let's go here. Oh, Nathaniel Ratliff this morning. Why my voice is in this place. It ain't alright, the hardness of my head. Close your eyes, spin around, say, hard times you could find it. Ain't the way that you want, but it's still alright. Late at night, do you lay around wondering, counting all the lines? It's so funny now, say, times are hard, you get this far, but ain't the way that you want. I'll be damned if this old man don't start to count on his losses. But it's still alright. They say you learn a lot out there, how to scorch and burn. You're gonna have to bury your friends, and you find it gets worse. Standing out on a ledge with no way to get down, start praying for wings to grow. Baby, just let go. Ain't alright, you keep spinning out ahead. Challenge. Rolled outside when I hit the ground, said I could sleep here, forget all fear. It'll take time to grow. I could do that thing where I'm playing everything in the same key in this. Idle hands are all that stands up. from your time in the dark. I don't know why I did that, but it's still alright. How many things are in C at this capo? No, not smooth, but it was 10 a.m. when I hit the edge of town. Wow. Let's try that again. It was 10 a.m. when I hit the edge of town. Isn't that right? Why don't I know the song that I covered? I know. It's terrible. Terrible. It was perfect? Yeah, well, then I screwed it up, didn't I? Yeah, sure did. Sure did. 10 a.m. Alright, you know what? Let's try that again. Let's try to be slick and think, and that never works. It was 10 a.m. when I hit the edge of town. If I drove any faster, I'd fly right off the ground. Sorry, Paul. 'Cause every mile brings me closer to your touch. Every hour shows me time is not enough with you. You read my mind. I'm just thinking that a lot of songs are in like E flat. Yeah, you read my mind. You read my mind. When it was time to leave, I didn't even say goodbye. Can you hear that? 'Cause there's a part of me that's still afraid to cry. Now every mile takes me further from your grace. Now all I've got is this guitar to fill your place. 'Cause you read my mind. Yeah, you read my mind. You read my mind. You guys all know that you just come to this show to watch me wake up, apparently. Shake off the cobwebs. The longer I lay here, the more that it seems that my reality is caught up with my dreams. There's gotta be someone up there looking out for me. 'Cause you read my mind. Yeah, you read my mind. You read my mind. I'm gonna stay in this Travis pick as long as my fingers don't fall off. Let's see. You know it. Give it a second. Could my love took it down. It's early in the show to be doing this song. Climbed a mountain and I turned around, and I saw my reflection in the snow-covered hills where the landslide time makes you bolder and children get older. I'm getting older too. I've been afraid of changing, 'cause I built my life around you. But time makes you bolder and children get older. I'm getting older too. So take this love, take it down. Turn around and you see my reflection in the snow-covered hills when landslide brought me down, down. And if you see my reflection in the snow-covered hills, maybe the landslide will bring it down. Well, the landslide will bring it down. I think we've hit the limit. Let's remember this. There it is. There's something. There's a hootenanny happening outside. I wonder if maybe somebody's trying to knock on the door. So I have a sign on the door that says crazy dogs live here. If you knock, they will bark. I will lose my shit. Don't knock on the door. And one time during the snow, I'm just gonna keep vaping while I do this. One time during the snow, that happened once every blue moon here. There was these two kids who knocked on the door. The dogs went off, and I was trying to hold them back, and they were like, "Oh my god, we're so sorry, we're so sorry, we read the sign, too late, we knocked, and we saw the sign, and we're so sorry." It was very cute, and they were like, "Do you need your driveway shoveled?" I was like, "Sure." And they were like, "We're so sorry, could you give us $20 to do it?" And I was like, "Yeah, no problem." I gave them each more than that, but that's okay. It was cute. Hey, there's no combination of words I can put on the back of a postcard. No song that I could sing, but I can try for your heart. Our dreams are made out of real things, like shoebox of photographs with sepia tone loving. Love is the answer, at least for most of the questions in my heart. Now, why are we here and where did we go? And how come it's so hard? It's not always easy, and sometimes life can be deceiving. Tell you one thing, it's always better when we're together. Well, it's always better when we're together. We'll look at them stars when we're together. Well, it's always better when we're together. Yeah, it's always better when we're together. Hey Danielle, what time zone are you in? What's up, Erica? Next time, I'll be there soon. All of these moments just might find their way into my dreams tonight. I know that there we go. The morning light sings, it brings nothing. Tomorrow night you'll see. There'll be on too many things I have to do. But if one of these dreams might find their way into my day-to-day scene, be under the impression we're somewhere in between, with only two, just me and you. Not so many things we got to do, places we got to be. We'll sit beneath the mango tree now. Well, it's always better when we're together. Somewhere in between together. Well, it's always better when we're together. Yeah, it's always better when we're together. 2 a.m.'s better. when I sleep. Hey now, when I wake up, you look so pretty, sleeping next to me. But there's not enough time. There is no song I could sing. There is no combination of words I could say, but I will still tell you one thing, we're better together. So much better when we're together. So much better when we're together. Well, hey again. Alright, so yeah, lots of comments here. Yes, definitely please go check out Lisa's gigs if you're in town. Yeah. You can click on it. But yeah, crossing Eldon to be at the Eldon Tea, the new Eldon Tea Street Tea Shop. Is that they moved, didn't they? From the little cute little place they used to be in. It's been a minute since I've hung out in Herndon. Sorry. Yeah, so we've learned something today, this morning. Yeah, Eric, if you're still here, totally. I'm very interested in that print. Oh, hi, Lou. Louis. Louis. There's a lot of Lou's in your name, usually. What's going on with the Falcon Folk Ridge Most Wanted Fest? Two of you are here. That's incredible. Thank you. Thank you for stopping by. Lake Ann yeah, Lake Ann now. Oh, Maura's back. Hey, Maura. We've learned something this morning. We've learned that I can only Travis pick through 3 songs before my hand really wants to die. I don't know why I thought maybe I could do 3 in a row. I wasn't thinking. Justice did an Omaha, I did a Call on the Play, and then I was like, oh, I know another song that I could just keep Travis picking into, and that was painful. Point is, we've learned that today. Aww. Hey Louie, yeah, definitely, for those of you who know, did the soundcheck voting close? It might have. Louie's up for Kayama soundcheck. We want him on the ship, so vote. There's a few other folks too. Maura and I are going to be, if you're just joining us, Maura and I are going to be at Focus Music Sterling tonight with Caroline Cotter and Nicole Belanis. We're putting on that show, and they are incredible. And even if you're not near Sterling, Virginia, and you're near your computer, and you want to listen to some great music, please check it out. Go to focusmusic.org. Yeah, 3 songs is the limit for the audience too. Yeah, so that worked out well. Which is why I went into something peppy. For the record, since you talked about bar chords, when I was learning how to play guitar, right, my friend said, you know, many of you have heard this story, but I was trying to teach myself guitar, and my friend said, I'm going to teach you this song that's on the radio everywhere because it's got a bar chord in it, and you should learn bar chords now so that you never worry about them ever again. Smart, very smart. Sing the song, but that is the song, and so I learned it. But here's why I say that Jack Johnson song that I just played, right? So when I was, figuring it out, I was like, damn, this man just bar chords till the live long day. And then I went to go see him, and he had it here, and I went, oh, so much easier. Yeah, Capo World. I told many of you, I think last month or whatever, I had the opportunity to say hello to Ani DeFranco recently, and I said, and I took the opportunity to ask about tunings, because that's what any guitarist would do when faced with somebody who loves tunings, and because I wanted to know what her tenor guitar was tuned into, and it was AD, and it was definitely A D flat, A D. That's an interesting tuning for Baby Row, she said. Baby Row? Pretty sure she said Baby Row. Anyway, and I said, when I was learning how to play guitar, I was trying to learn your music. And she was like, oh, I'm sorry. I was like, yeah, I didn't know about alternate tunings at the time. Alternate tunings and capos. There are plenty of people here who will tell you all about it in those chats. It's not that it's easier to capo justice. It's that instead of having to capo every... So it's... Instead of having to capo there or here, well, just gives you a break. Gives you a break from being, you know... I mean, I suppose you could if you're feeling plucky. What was Ani like in person? She was lovely and gracious. I've met her a couple. I've had the opportunity to like sort of just in passing. I never hung out with her, and she's very friendly. She was great. But you know, I think when you... I lived in New York for so long that like I try not to bother them too much. Unless you're like a new kid on the block and then I'm like, can I take your picture? You know? This question right here. This one, right there. Is Dara taller than Ani? I don't know. They're pretty close. They're pretty close. I don't know who's actually taller. Everybody's taller than me though. Is that the answer? That's the answer. That's the answer. All right, let's play some music. I was like, I'm not gonna... It was literally like a 2-minute interaction, you guys, but I absolutely shoved in a conversation about tunings, and it was cool. I don't know. I put the capo here. What does that mean? I don't know. Let's see. That could mean anything. Let's go here. Let's do this one. Walk these streets in the morning. There's no one here but me. I've spent a lot of time thinking about the way things used to be. I build walls to give myself space to breathe. Too many chances to decide who I should be. I never slowed it down, I couldn't take the time. But now I'm all mine, it's true. I could have guessed I'd like this place. I've spent... I'm so tired of, you know, let's try this again. I could have guessed I'd like this place. I've grown so tired of always trying to win that race. Now that I'm through the woods and to the other side, there's no escape from the corners of my mind. I build walls to give myself space to breathe. Too many chances to decide who I should be. I never slowed it down, I couldn't take the time. But now I'm all mine. I try to contain myself at the seams. Worry creeps around to interrupt my dreams. I still want many things I did before. Somehow I want more. I build walls to give myself space to breathe. Too many chances to decide who I should be. Never slowed it down, I couldn't take the time. But now I've never been. Now I don't know, because now I'm one of the things I love about having all these musicians in the chat is that we talk gear. So the Thalia capo, I have like 7 of them. It's because I bought them when they were all on sale during the pandemic. I'm not gonna lie. That's when you buy them, when they're on sale. Buy one, get one free, that whole thing. Anyway, point is, so yeah, I mean, I think there's a couple reasons why this is great for me. One, they work really well. I think that's helpful because you can change out, depending on the guitar, you can change this thing out. For the record, I lost this thing recently, like the insert of one of them recently, and it was the only capo I had, and I was like, shit. So I had to keep borrowing people's capos. And for the record, I use these when that's down, right? These have turned out to be the best for me, but also all you Taylor players out there, I know Kelly's one of them, I picked up one of these, you know, this is like the one that you can just put on and it just moves up and down the neck, and it's great. This actually works probably the best, because it's made for this guitar, right? But putting it away with this thing on, you know, hanging out the back is never great. So it, like, and then getting that out, really, you're only hearing that song for, so it's, I don't know, number 6 or something on the album. It sounds, what I love about album, and all of you know, it just sounds totally different, but that's the song that has Kristen Jones doing the steel drums on it, the pans. Yeah, we totally went like Sebastian Under the Sea on that, but that was so much fun. Anyway, point is, I think one of the reasons I can open this well and easily is because my guitar, when I went to the first retreat, my guitar up until I got this one was like a cheapo guitar from the Philippines, and the action was so high. Honestly, guys, I really think that's why bar chords or whatever, it's because I'm so used to having to grip so hard for a high action guitar. Taught me well, and that's the reason why I can do this. I will tell you though that this is hard for me, which is why I don't, hearing anew, I don't know. Yeah, I know you know it, but it's not, I don't know. Anyway, point is, this movement, I went through various, I'm like, this is fine, once it's here, it's fine. But for me, I think because I'm so used to holding a guitar like this, it's just easier to go this way for me. So yeah, it's the beauty of the Thalia too. It could go either. You can bifunctional. Oh, the shows. Yeah. Well, I know. But I mean, these are great, and the whole point is that, I mean, it matches the headstock, and you know, thanks to my aunt, it matches the strap too, which is cool. Let's see if I can get my angles right. There it is. I have several. I have like the Dragon one and I usually use the Koa, like there's a Koa Celtic one that you see me use a lot here. It's because I don't take this out of the case, I just leave it in the case. But today, I don't know, I took it out. Partly because I needed to refill that pad. Anyway, so that was all mine. What's funny to me is that I could spit out that Jack Johnson song like nobody's business, but when it comes to singing my own songs today, I apparently don't know any of the lyrics. All right, let's do a test here. Let's do a test on what this sounds like. Let's do this one. I don't know that it matters. I mean, like, I don't know that you'll be able to tell the difference, but it holds, you know, once it's there, it's great. But getting it there is a pain in the butt. And, you know, on my callings, I tried one of those other capos, and it actually dented. There's a little dent. Hey! Hey, Amy. I'm gonna tune for a second because you're all very lovely and hanging out with me this morning. I did say that I had a couple of fun announcements that I'm slowly rolling out, and it's partly because, you know, announcements are announcements and you wait for the shows to announce themselves. As I said, I'm not doing too many shows. I really, well, I'll get to that in a minute. Let's do this first. I did this video recently and people seem to like it, and I can't stop playing it because it's so much fun to play, so let's just do it. No. 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 I do think it's time to change my strings. Part of it is the weather, hating life. That's better. Still, I like you people too much. Screw this. Really hard to tune with headphones on. I could take them off. I also sometimes I'm like, do I really need the headphones when I'm playing by myself? It's also, it is helpful to hear what's coming through here though. There it is. Anyway, For those of you playing along, this is an A, sort of. He was a tricky writer, that Brian Wilson, man. I did see him on KMO, my first KMO. That was interesting, man. He's great. And he actually said on the ship, I think this is the best song I ever wrote, so... Oh, thanks, friends. Fun story. I actually was asked to play that. You're gonna get to watch me struggle to get this one off. So, hey Rick, how you doing? And thank you. A friend of mine, when they got married, everybody goes through that phase where all your friends get married at the same time, right? You're just going from wedding to wedding, and I think I played on at everyone's wedding, and I wasn't really playing out at the time. And my friend said, "I'd love for you to play that at my wedding," but not, like an instrumental version. I don't remember any of it. I don't remember how I played it. I know I did it. It was hard. And I was transcribing it then, and then when I decided to try and pick it up this time, and I was like, oh, I can actually sing it this time. So, yeah, I just sort of messed around with it, and that's where it went. So thanks everybody. Yeah, the last chord. Every now and then, inspiration hits, but that's such a fun. For those of you music geeks out there, that is an incredibly fun. Just the whole progression is so interesting. I love interesting progressions. They make me happy. They just make me happy. Anyway. So, let's do another capo fun. Let's try this one. Let's do this one. Alright. I know that there are sometimes... I know that I got asked, I think, was it Carole King? You asked for a Carole King song. I don't actually know very many, but it's funny. Just before I came on, I saw, do you remember when Broadway did that rendition of What the World Needs Now? It's pretty great. Maybe I'll look it up and we'll share it before the end of the show. I say that because Carole King was right in the front row. So she was fresh on my mind too, but I don't think I know too many. I'll have to look. I'll look. So, I try and do, unless I'm doing a weird medley, I try and swap off between a cover and one of my songs. So this is one of mine, and I know some of you out there really like this one. So, and again, requests in the chat. I don't do requests unless I'm asked. far away. It's easy to hide when you're afraid, peeking out from underneath the bed, retreating so far inside my head. I've been a refugee from this place. If I dig deep, who would I face? When I look in the mirror, what do I see? Who is looking back at me? What makes you say? What makes you home? Where do you go when you struggle the most? I turn into you. I'm turning into you. I tried running away from myself. I did all I could to be someone else. I didn't take up too much space. Screaming filled that tiny place. What makes you say? What makes you whole? Where do you go when you struggle the most? I turned into you. You turned into me. How much time did I waste while I tried erasing you? You've hidden the darkness, waiting to come through. And when I think I've gone as far as I can go, you come back, she comes back. Makes you say, makes you whole. Where do you go when you struggle the most? I turned into you. I turned into me. I got a thing with last chords. Yeah, they're safe. Safe from the album. Hey. Oh. Tina Ross, I swear to God, I'm gonna just use you on all my promo. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. It's funny, actually, it was, I think, Raquel said at one point after hearing that song, she was like, you know, vulnerability in a song, sometimes really great. Not sometimes, sorry. Is always really great. Not sometimes. That was me. Raquel actually said. Being vulnerable is important. And I find that's true for the songs I'm most vulnerable in. So, alright. Is Danielle still here? See, I always love to quote Victor Borge, right? And partly because I make all those weird faces, so like the Filipino Victor Borge. I say that, I joke, I'm not as good as he was, but I love, I love when he's like, you know, I don't do songs unless, of course, I'm asked to, and I know 2 songs. And, you know, he'd say, like, the first is, I don't know, 2 for 2. And the second one isn't, do you have any preferences? And then, good. And then he'd say, you know, I was asked to do this song, I don't even like her. That's not true, but, and then he's like, well, she's not even here, so that takes care of that one. We'll do this one for Danielle, because I know she likes it so much. And again, the fact that I'm doing it in the middle of the set, is it the middle of the set? We'll see. You know, that I'm not doing it at the end is kind of amazing. And I'm doing it mostly to see how awake I am. Let's be honest. Know this Jason Mraz song, look it up. You really did it. You really did it, yeah. It's also not really. You really did it. You fucking did it. That's it. You really did it. It's a family show. You really did it, yeah. You really did it. You really did it. Others were hanging around the rock cooler. Will never leave how you tackled 1,000 puzzle pieces. I could see it before we played it, before we made it home. How you put it all together with a blindfold. Like a long game of talking that keeps the game going. But you claim to blame is that you like to lay hard on the limelight, which can hurt your eyes. If you're not devil, you become another devil in disguise. But you watch your back, you watch your back. You're growing eyes in the back of your head to prevent another sneak attack. You must be keeping secret weapons in your fanny pack. You like my laughing gas, you got the cat to dance. You like lamps on the mountain in the Tour de France. Got a wingspan spanning the globe. You got a good soul and you're teaching us all to let go. You're a wise old owl when the cat's me out. This was 12th grade, you would be my camping gown. If this were India, then you would be a sacred cow, and I'd bow down to you. So grateful to the gods for making you. Hey, you really did it. You really did it, yeah. You really did it. You really did it. How'd those doctors like it? They really did it. They really did it, yeah. They done did it. You really did it. You sit and think of rights of the American people, and you'll be meeting all the influential seekers with a similar dream, with a front seat saved that's ablaze with your name and a superhero cape on. See, the future is a sky full of possibility, with a sprightness of mind and a psychic ability. You probably will die at the hands of an enemy, and I in a den of iniquity. You're not the average Joe, you're not the average Jane, you're not above a balloon, but you never just play. You never take a note personally, and anytime you get stopped, you try another way. Can we sell for a kiss without a cease and desist? If they ask, we won't tell, cause we're activists. I am what I am, you are what you are, we're all that is. L-E-R-F-E-C-T-O-A-T-T-I-D-T-U-D-E-B. Almost awake. Hey, you really did it. You really did it, yeah. Hey, Lynn, you really did it. You really did it. You really did it. You really did it, yeah. You so did it. You really did it. Sweet. Beat going, keeping the harmony going. Well, there's an awful lot of musical styles you can play with. There's an awful lot of tastes, an awful lot of days you can be on. You'll be keeping your backbone strong, you'll be keeping the trombone blowing. Well, every friend of mine will give each other high fives, and your beautiful mind is to your own devices. So do what you like, always like what you try. You touch me like an iPhone application, move me like a smooth jazz music station. Do what you do in the way that you choose to do them. Oh my God, you're quick to be so quotable. Damn, you got away with words. You got a magical handshake for saving the earth. You are a generous man. You're so awesome it hurts. You are A-W-E-S-O-M-E. What does that spell? It spells it. You really did it, yeah. You really did it. You freaking did it. You really did it. You really did it, yeah. You done did it. You really did it. You are A-double a Jason Mraz song. It's a B-side, but as soon as I heard it, I was like, I must cover that song. That is a song I must know, and so much fun. And I've done it a number of times, and yeah, all the late night dark retreaters know it because somebody's always like, play the, you fucking did it song. So yeah. Oh, bye Tina. Thanks for coming, Louis. You rock. So Lynn, thank you very much for playing me. Recently. I caught that. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. You know, this is as good as time as any to tell you the news. So I actually, well, I don't know, that's news. I've said some of it. I have a few more to announce, but you know, for now. So I told everybody, I said to myself, you know, I would love to be able to do more festivals, and so I decided to try to do more festivals, and so I applied to a couple. That's right, I'll be doing Solarfest, August 8th through the 10th. It happens to be my birthday weekend, so come on up to Vermont if you're near or close by. I'm one of the songwriter finalists, and I'm excited to be there playing on the 9th, so come on up. I also am going to be playing the Tacoma Park Folk Festivals. Come on out, September 7th. I think that's a Sunday. Pretty sure that's a Sunday for those of you close to Tacoma Park. I am playing the Annapolis Songwriters Festival. That one's going to be fun. I don't know any of the details yet, but I know that my name's on the poster. It's misspelled in the first version, but it's okay. So yep, we'll be doing that. And then the newest one I have to announce is this one. It'll be at Black Bear on August 24th. So come on out to Connecticut. Harwington, I think, is where they're doing it. Yeah, I'll be playing the gazebo stage. And that day has a ton of great... The whole festival is actually insanely good. All these festivals are going to be a lot of fun. You know, I could show you some of the headliners a little bit, but that's the news. The newest addition to that is Black Bear Festival. I'll make a formal announcement soon, but, you know, that's what you get for coming to the live stream. You get to hear the stuff first. Fun. Gonna be a lot of fun. So, by the way, you know, if you haven't, you know, the algorithms on the social medias are funny. If you like these and you want to know more, or you want to know more about where I might be playing, sign up for my mailing list. You could go right to my website, sign up for the mailing list. You know, yeah, Manifestival that. That's good. You can go ahead and sign up there, juliamatundan.com. I don't email very often. I need to get better at it. I'd like to at least do twice a year. Quarterly. I said I would do it after the album release. You guys, releasing an album and having a full-time job, you know, is hard. So I don't do, you know, this is something I do on the side, so, but I promise you I will not, so that means I won't spam you. I just realized that to cut through the noise, the best way to find out about musicians is to go directly to the source. And so for those of you musicians on the side here, if you have a mailing list or anything, you want to pop it in the chat for people to follow you, because all the people that come to see this, all the folks that are here who play out, everybody's great. I'm so thankful that you all stopped to watch, but mostly, you know, really it's important to support each other, and that's the best way to get the news from the artist directly. So please sign up for everybody's mailing list, and if you can, buy CDs. That helps everybody too. So yeah, if you missed it, all proceeds from today's show, I know people like to tip, and if you do, all the proceeds from that are going to go to World Central Kitchen. Also, Kerrville is also doing some donations for the folks in Central Texas. And I would just say, again, in this world right now, it's unfortunate that we have to, that we've lost a few structures that help people through hard times. And so in the last 3 months, we've given money to, you all remember the story of, I believe her name was Adriana Smith. I'm losing track of it, if that was her first name, and that's terrible on me. But Ariel Smith, she's the woman who was forced. She's the woman who passed away, but was, 8 weeks pregnant, and the state of Georgia refused to take her off of life support, and her family had to keep her alive until she could birth the baby. And so we gave $150 to that. Last month we gave $100 to the Trevor Project, and it's what they're doing now is more important than ever now that the LGBTQ plus suicide hotline is now defunded. And the work that they do is so much, so very needed and important. I gave $100 last month. Now I'm asking for World Central Kitchen or Kerrville Folk Fest, however you want to give it. It doesn't have to be through me. Please consider donating. If you have $5, it helps. Trust me. It's important. These are the times where we show up for each other. We should be showing up for each other all the time. Let's be honest, but especially now. How about that? Yeah, who knows? And for the foreseeable future. So, there we are. There's your dose of reality. But yes, that's kind of what's happening. Aw, hey. Hey, Danielle. Oh, thanks for booking in Annapolis over. You and Mort, that's right, you guys share a birthday. And I'll be in Annapolis that week. There's a lot of people, actually. I think, that weekend is a birthday weekend. I met somebody recently who has a birthday the day after mine, and it was just funny, because everybody's like, and there was another person who was August 4th, and, and I think it's true for early September, it's true for September, that December and January and February are cold months. That's why there's so many birthdays. Okay. Let's play some music. Yeah, that's right. Oh, amazing. Oh, that's right. Oh, 9:14, 9:15. You share a birthday with Beth Chapman. It's like the September 11th babies. There are a lot of babies that were... Been thinking a lot. Hey, Lauren. Oh my goodness, how are you guys? Blizzard babies, look at you guys. I'm thinking a lot about 9/11 for some reason. I don't know. It's just sort of a flashpoint. But maybe next month we'll talk about that. We can talk about that next month. What did I just play? I just played You Fucking Did It. Okay, cool. I think that's what threw me off. I'm like, I usually play at the end of a set. All right. Let's do some more. One of mine. Let's see. Any requests for those of you who know my music out there? Let's see. New Year's Day. Man, a lot of you. I'm learning so much today. I've learned that I can only Travis pick 3 songs in a row in E flat. And how many of you were conceived during... yes, of course. I know that one's getting played. I did not play Frozen. Okay, all right, we're going there. We're just gonna go to Frozen. I get it. Give the people what they want. Oh, that's another song to play in. All right, I got it. Sorry, it just occurred to me another song in C, relative to the capo being at the 3rd fret. Okay. Because I only play requests when asked. I see you through the cracks on your surface. Don't know how we ended up this way. I don't know how to reach you when you hide away. But you say stay. The tempo of this song changes depending on weather. It's mostly what happens when my fingers decide to start. It's been winter with you here. Hey, Karen. Right in front of me. Thank you. You disappear. I can't move, suspending time. You say stay right here. Why am I? You're frozen. In the eye, but you don't see. I think you hear me when I talk, but you don't listen. The days grow longer, but I can't tell. I can't help you if you won't help yourself. It's just as well. You're frozen in, and I can't move, suspended time. But you say stay right here. Why do frozen? You're frozen in, and I can't move, suspending time. But you say stay right here. Why should I? We're frozen. We're frozen. Thank you, friends, for donating. Thanks for requesting that one. I know. I was gonna say I think I actually played this once on one of the live streams, but like I've been going through my phone. You know, like I said, I'm trying to write more. That's why I'm not doing as many gigs. I'm trying to find space. I'm trying to not fill the time. Failing. Spending most of that time cleaning. I never get a chance to clean the house, so that's what I'm trying to do, clean out stuff. And I was listening to my phone. You know, most of us record stuff on our phones. And I was listening to the first version of that song. I wrote that during a retreat, and you know, I don't know. I could tell you a little bit about where the progression started, but the point is that the first time, the first version was like. And, you know, I mean, the album version's actually not far off of that, but, like, now when I play, it's like my hands just get excited. Anyway, here's that other song in C, relative to Capo 3. I think some of you were there for the first time I ever played that. There is freedom in there. There is freedom. Try to catch the deluge in a paper cup. There's a battle ahead. Many battles are lost, but you'll never see the end of the road while you're traveling with me. Hey now, don't dream it's over. Hey now, when the world comes in, they come to build walls between us. You know they won't win. my drawer. So we're going to use the weird French horn mouth trumpet. Now I'm walking again to the beat of a drum, and I'm counting the steps to the door of your heart. Many shadows ahead, barely clear in the room. Get to know the feeling of liberation and relief. Hey now, don't dream it's over. Hey now, when the world comes in, they come to build a wall between us. You know they won't win. Yeah, let's do a couple more. Why not? Let's see. I don't know if Joni's still here. I know, Danielle's at what, 3 o'clock where you are now? It's 3 o'clock where you are, so let's do a song for you. Hang on. Before I finish that was terrible, in the sense that, like, I really should have done this first. Something is off. But you know what's coming now, I guess. Whatever. Thanks so much for spending time with me this morning, y'all. Watching me wake up, play some music for y'all. Again, I still have a little bit of time here. I can play some more. If you don't... People... It's funny. Like, this is, people say... Do people still come to your live streams? Yeah, and it's like a pretty steady group of people, and I know it's not always the same people. I encourage, if you're here for a minute, 2 minutes, you want to stay here for the whole time, that's cool. Thanks for spending any time at all. But like, it stays pretty steady, but usually like near the end, it starts going up again, so I'm like, okay, I'll stay on. Just for a minute there, I lost myself. I lost myself. Sorry, I don't remember the words. I'm doing a lot of this. A lot of this I do off memory. The words that I usually put in front of me the most are my own. I'm glad you do that. Oh, Louis likes them too. You know, it's fun. Radiohead always gets a great reception when I play it out. When I'm doing those bar gigs and you have to, you know, play the things that the people like. People know. Can't play the things that people don't know. That's sort of the thing. Whatever. Okay, let's see. I did do that song recently. I was like, you know what? I always tease that when I'm I always tease it when I'm tuning, because it helps. Metallica opening. I think it's beautiful. You should know how it goes. I'm the first one to tell you that. That Black Album is pretty great. But, you know, that's what happens. Anyway, alright, let's see. Just to do those, let's do, you know what? I have a classical guitar. I do. I have one. That's actually not next. I'm actually in the process of learning gypsy jazz. And I actually have a gypsy jazz kit. I'll tell that story someday. Lori McAllister's like, you gotta tell that story. And I was like, I should. I'll tell that story. Let's see. Let's do, you know, the classical guitar is fun, but I still, you know, that's actually, I think that I'm a lifelong learner on this instrument. You know, when I started teaching myself when I was 13, which was years ago, a long time ago, you know, coming from a classical background, I feel like classical guitar should have been where I started, but it's okay. It's okay. But, you know, I didn't know how to Travis pick until after my first guitar retreat in 2018. 2019, it was like 2019. I just got in this guitar and everybody was, you know, I was like, I need to learn how to do that thing. So I started. I'm still trying to figure out how to claw hammer banjo. That's the one thing. I mean, I need to sit down and just do it. That's a process. But truthfully, I think I explained this, I think on Tina's show, that like the reason that I do that, this whole thing, it was because I was learning how to claw hammer. And it was just a natural, I was like, oh, I can have my own drum and bass right there. We're all learning things about each other today. I'll do a couple more. Let's do this one. You don't know that you don't already feel. So what are you gonna do? What are you gonna say? What are you gonna think when it all goes away? And how will you feel when it's gone? Who are you helping to carry it by hanging on? I almost swallowed my tongue just then. I wish you would breathe. I want you to know you deserve all you want. Just learn to let go. You push so hard, you hope it all works out. Ignore all the signs, push and lay you down. If you just listen, you will hear. You already know. So what are you gonna do? What are you gonna say? What are you gonna think when it all goes away? And how will you feel when it's gone? Who are you helping by hanging on? You're waiting for someone else to make a move. You're hoping that you won't have to choose. So what will it take for you to see? All it takes is you to be free. So what are you gonna do? What are you gonna say when it's all gone? I hope that you will stop hanging on, hanging on. Oh, that was Hanging On from the first EP, released in June of 2020. Well, thank you, John and Jenny. Wishing you both well too. Kelly, I'm actually not surprised that you're a classical guitarist based on the way that you play your guitar. Kelly Wallen is a hell of a guitarist, friends. And that makes sense now. Oh, nice. Very nice. Yeah, so that was Hanging On. It was advice I gave to a friend before Frozen. That was the song that people wanted to hear the most, so that's funny. I don't play it as much anymore. Let's do a couple more and then we'll call it a day. Let's do this one. You know what? I feel I played this last night and I'm feeling it. I was debating just now in that moment when I stopped in my brain how much I was actually feeling it. Ooh, very nice. Thank you very much for subscribing, and I'd love to hear your stuff. I'll take a look if you have stuff on the internets, on the internets. Let's see. What are we feeling right now? Frozen. Yeah, thank you. Oh, thanks so much, Louie. I hope to see you again soon too, my friend, and hope to see you on that ship. Great. Thanks, Lynn. I love that. Thank you so much for playing Frozen. Honestly, it's a treat. And you always put me near people that I'm like, I can't believe that she's playing me in the middle of these folks. What did I say I was going to play? Yeah, okay. In my head, I said I was going to play something, but here I am, still debating whether or not that's the one I want to do. I got a couple, I think. Yeah, alright, we'll do that. You know what? Okay. Alright, I'm forming a plan in my head. A plan in my head. Let me do this one. Let's do this one. Let's do one you all probably know. Yeah. Thanks, because I said Travis pick. home straight and you come home curly. Sometimes you don't come home at all. This is a crowd place for those of you who have instruments. The world's come over you. Play along. What in heaven's name have I done? You've broken the speed of the sound of loneliness. You're out there running just to be on the run. Well, I got a heart that burns with a fever. I got a worried and jealous mind. How can a love that'll last forever get left so far behind? So when the world's come over you, what in heaven's name have I done? You've broken the speed of the sound of loneliness. You're out there running just to be on the run. So those of you who have instruments, how about it? It's a mighty mean and a dreadful sorrow. It's crossed the evil line today. How can you ask about tomorrow when we ain't got one word to say? So when the world's come over you, what in heaven's name have I done? You've broken the speed of the sound of loneliness. You're out there running just to be on the run. You're out there running just to be on the run. Yeah, man, John Prine. John Prine. I'm learning more and more of his stuff. He's so good. Hi, Jen Clooney. How's it going in the ALB, in the 518? Oh, this has been such a treat to see so many new people, and some friends. All of you, always on the monthly stream. It's always fun. Let's see. Okay, let's do another one. You know what? I don't know. I don't know if I have the voice for it right now. But you know, I did the thing. Hang on, where I did this last. I did it backwards and it was stupid. So I can't do this without impaling myself. It's fine. It's fine. You know, I don't know if Jodi's still here, but she did ask me to do this like 3 streams ago. But, you know, let's pick up this guitar. I know. Mahogany. There you are. Okay. Hot. Yeah, it's hot here. It's always hot in you know, the DC, Virginia area. And, just gross. Get this in tune. The Collins. You can't trust, on bottom strings for both of my guitars, I can't trust the tuner. I have to listen. Hang on, this is not. 1 second. Get the right. Now we're in business. Hey! I tune like this. Let's tune here first. Let's try this. Very out of tune. This guitar is usually in tuning all the time. I recently just tried to put it in standard and I think it just messed up the whole thing. The neck was like, what? What is this? After being in Dadgad for so long. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to visit you in New Zealand. It's not good enough. See, the other thing about having musicians on the thing is that I know you all know. You're like, not quite. So one of these days I'll do. Guitar dude on, right? It's Collins. Yeah. As a tease. What am I doing here? Sorry, I just spent like 5 minutes tuning. I'm always thinking new. There you go. There's Worth. That song. That song sounds so cool on the album. They did a great job with it. And by that I mean, the other artists that came and collaborate, and both, and Kelly and Raquel with the ha ha parts in the background. It's a lot of fun. Thank you. Thanks for having second favorites, you guys. Thanks for even having favorites. I appreciate that. Dadgad. Cricket! This was a bad start because I don't know where it goes from here. Clearly, I know it in Dadgad, so go figure. Dadgad, Too high to sing. Again, another tease for you all. But since I have this guitar, I'm just gonna mess around. Anyway, let's see. You don't need to see me keep messing around on this, though. Maybe I will, It's a good one, right? Let's do this. Let's do it. Let's just see what happens. I don't know. Maybe this is a mistake. I did this actually. Somebody said do this at a live show, and I did bring on the high voice. You should, in the morning I sound like Martin Sexton. It's not, somebody, Lisa O'Neill was like, can you do the Crash Test Dummies song? And for, as long as it's the first song I do, I can actually do it. It still was a little low, but we are in a place where maybe my voice is where, in somewhere else. Thanks for coming, everybody. We'll do a couple, just do a couple more. I keep saying that, but then more of you keep coming in, so that's sort of what happens. This is where we get to have fun. Yeah. See, Jen knows. Let's see if I can do this one though. I don't know. I think so. I think you all know it. Let's see. Because I put it up here, so let's see. Not quite right. Oh, because it's not in Dadgad, it's in drop D. Not as easy a tuning situation. So, but this one, I don't know. I've done this a couple times live, and people seem to really like it. And I did get asked this once. Play some of her stuff. Maybe one of these days. Again, a lot of people. What flavor? Oh. Thanks, more. I'll see you later tonight. For those of you in the area, or not, on the live stream, need something to do, check out focusmusic.org. We will be presenting Caroline Cotter and with Nicole Bolanas tonight. See you later, more. Something's not right. Sorry. There it is. Being finicky. This one's going to be finicky too, but not as much, I think. Let's just do it. I've teased it enough, so let's just do it. You're shining, that's enough, and I'm holding on to you like a diamond in the rough, like a diamond in the rough. You're shining, I can see you. You're smiling, that's enough, and I'm holding on to you like a diamond in the rough, like a diamond in the rough, like a diamond in the rough, like a diamond some version of that. Can't believe I just did that, but here we are. This is what happens on these streams. You guys make me do crazy shit. Okay, a couple more. Yeah, somebody asked me to play Sean. Hopefully I did that all right. But, you know, I did figure that out by watching her play it back in the day. I had to refresh it recently because somebody asked. But yeah, I've actually been asked to play that a couple times. I get that one. Thanks, Kelly. I hope you pick up your guitar. Are you going to August? Who's going to the retreat this year? Couple more. Let's see. I should probably do one of mine, right? Let's do one of mine. Like how melancholy do I want to be today? I don't do this one very often. You guys want me to go high? Here we are. This is what happens. Blah blah blah. You asked for this. You know, that kind of thing. That's what happens. Let's do this one. I don't do this one very often, and I know some people have actually asked me to play it a couple times. So let's see. Let's see if I remember how it goes. Playing out my days, world keeps on spinning while it's on fire. Will you ease my troubled mind when it runs away with me? I can't find the peace I need when the shadows come take me. Don't know how to break free. On the floor again, it holds me steady as I resign. Bones sink further in, empty weighs heavy on me this time. Will you ease my troubled mind when it runs away with me? Will you be the peace I need is my troubled mind when it runs away with me? Can I be the peace I need when the shadows can take me and come to break my troubled mind? Will run away with me when I learn to face myself. If the shadows come take me, I'll learn to just be. Well, I'm glad you're taking the year off, and yes, Kelly, I'll see you in October. We're gonna have to talk about what to pack. I have no idea. Oh, thanks, Joey. Glad you heard it. Hopefully you heard it, since you had requested. Danielle, I want to hear it too. I'm gonna do this one. It feels right, this song. It always feels right lately, but especially now. I've been thinking a lot about my friend Dave, who passed away far too young. Passed away at 39, and he used to be my bassist in my band, and anyway, he played at his memorial, and it was the song I played. It's a Dave Matthews song, and we used to play it a lot. So I remember thinking, I'll go on forever, only knowing I'll see you again. But I know the touch of you is hard to remember. But like the touch, I know no other. And for sure, we have danced in the risk of each other. Would you like to dance around the world with me? I'll be falling all about my own thing, and I know you're the heaviest weight. When you're not here, that's all around my head. And your lips burn wild from the face of it shine. In your eyes I see all the greatest view. Do what you will, always walk where you like on the steps. Do as you please, I'll back you up. I remember thinking, sometimes we walk, sometimes we run away. But I know, no matter how fast we are running, when you're not here, somehow we keep up with each other. I'll be falling all about my own thing. And I know you're the heaviest weight. When you're not here, that's all around my head. And your lips burn wild So he went on Howard Stern, I guess, a couple years ago and said, that was the first song I ever played. Or I ever wrote. I was like, dude, really? Cool. Mine was not that. Mine was very rudimentary. Rudimentary. Okay. Well, it's been fun. I think it's best to sign off here. But I think, let me just, if you're, hi Jody, good to see you. Yeah, it's a great song. And I used to play it a lot in high school, and that's when, we started a band. So it really worked out. If you missed it, let me go ahead and tell people the news. So there's two things. One of these days I'll start releasing. I have 2 more lyric videos from the album. It feels like so far away, and a year ago, well over a year ago now. But why not? They're fun. But also, and I have a couple of. So my good friend Bernie Drury, Bernie actually did a really cool cover of Frozen, and I'm going to share that someday. But he's excellent, and we first met at NERFA in 2023 as the first NERFA I went to, and he heard that song. He said, I'm going to learn that, and he did, and it was so cool to hear it. But for those of you who missed it, here's the news. So I did announce I wanted to do more festivals this year, and I'll be August 8th through 10th, my birthday weekend. I'll be at Solarfest in Vermont, so if you're near the area, come by. I will be playing the Tacoma Park Folk Festival on September 7th. That's a Sunday. Come on out to Tacoma Park, Maryland. I will be playing the Annapolis Songwriters Festival September 11th through the 14th, which also happens to be Justice and Maura's birthday, as they said. And the newest addition to the festival lineup is on August 24th, I'll be playing the Black Bear Americana Music Fest in Connecticut, Harwinton, Connecticut. Yeah, so that's what's going on. So come on out if you're around. It's gonna be fun. I'm really excited to do it. I played Mountville earlier this year. Mountville Folk Festival. I was the sort of circle keeper for the first ever Sycamore Song Circle, but I've played that festival before. It was great, and I'm just excited. It's so much fun to play. One of the things I love about festivals is you get to hear all these new musicians that are new to you, and there are also really great lineups. I'm excited, like 10,000 Maniacs and Dirty Head. I'm so excited for some of these. So come on out, and more information will be coming soon on those. I'm gonna do this song because I did this recently. So I played at one of the conventions that I go to, and I'm so glad that you guys came. And you're not gonna wanna miss this one, I think, if you know it. So the claim to fame on this song is that I was in my favorite ramen restaurant in DC. It's my favorite ramen restaurant in DC, and it was packed. It's always packed. That place is so good. If you're in the area and you like ramen, it's the best ramen I think I've ever had since I was in Tokyo. That's how good it is, and it's still going strong. And it's hard to get a seat. Like, you just have to wait, but it's worth it. I promise you. It's called Daikaya. And it's over by the now Capital One Center, but it used to be the Verizon Center at the time. And it was after an event. A friend of mine and I were going to have dinner, and so we went there. And there were a lot of people, and they sat us at the ramen bar, so you could see them making the ramen, which I always love. Anyway, so to the left of me, so the tables are this way, and to the left of me there was a sort of a big party, and I wasn't paying too much attention, but I noticed them. You notice people, but you don't really look. And so they started playing this song, and everybody just started singing. It was one of those moments where you're in a place and somebody plays a song and everybody just starts singing, and it was one of those moments. And I looked over, and I realized that somebody was singing to me, because we were all at this point just being a family and a community and singing to each other. And I noticed that the person singing to me happened to be Sarah Bareilles. And I was too like, so I should have bought her a drink, her and the whole band. She was playing the next night. We had tickets to her the next night. I mean, that's just why it was so funny. I was like, yeah, that's it. And then she posted in the pictures of that post. You can see me in the background. I also, yeah. Anyway, so that's where we'll leave it. But this is the song. distance. I want you to know that deep down inside of me, you are my fire, the one desire. You are. Don't wanna hear you, ain't nothing but a heartache, ain't nothing but a mistake. I never wanna hear you say I want it that way. Tell me why, tell me why, tell me why. I never wanna hear you say I want it that way. Tell me why. What a mistake. Tell me why. I never wanna hear you say I want it that way, 'cause I want it that way. It's the second time I played it. Second. The first time was at the conference. It was different. I had a whole room full of people singing along. And I forget about the key change every time. Anyway, yeah, that was a song that I sang in a crowded ramen bar with cerebrals. Okay. I said that was the end. But, I was like, yeah, I know I said that was the end. Oh, hey, Jay. How are you? Yeah, maybe that is it. Maybe I'm going to end with a feeling. Actually, wait, what did I say I was going to show you? Oh, yeah. No, I know. This is the way to end the show. 1 second. Let me find it. Hey, by the way, if you, thank you to those of you who did donate. If you feel so moved, this month we are raising money for the World Central Kitchen. Also, of course, I spelled that wrong. Kitchen. World Central Kitchen. Also, Kerrville Folk Fest is doing some donations for Central Texas and the floodings. If you have not, if I know a lot of people. Sorry, that was probably loud in your ears. A lot of people usually are looking for that, for how to help. Those are two great organizations to help with. You know, again, in light of things being shut down, we have to help each other, and that's the idea here. Yeah, found it. Okay, I think. Yeah, they did this for Orlando. Do you remember? I don't know if you'll remember that, but they did this after the Orlando shooting. Yeah. So here is, I'm going to play this without, I think this is the right way to end today, given the world and its situation. Let me just try and pop it up here. I don't have two screens anymore, so that makes it a little bit different. Let me make sure that I share the tab audio. I've done that before, where I'll like show you guys a video and then be like, sorry. Let me do this. Sorry, I'm gonna try and make it a little bit easier for you all to see. Just because. Let's try that. I think that will work. Okay. I think, is this not working yet? Not working yet. Share. All right. So, thank you everybody for coming. I think this is the right message. It's been so great to spend time with you. Always is. It's always fun. Thanks so much for showing up. Thanks for coming. We'll do next month. Like I said, I'm going to start having some guests. We're just trying to work out the time. And if I haven't reached out to you yet, don't worry. I'm getting to you. Callie, we should have you back on the show. Yeah. So here it is. Enjoy. Everybody have fun out there. Have a good rest of your weekend. Good rest of your month. I'll see you next month. And yeah, see you soon.
What the world needs now is love, sweet love. It's the only thing that there's just too little of. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. No, not
just for some, but for everyone.
Lord, we don't need another mountain. There are mountains and hillsides enough to climb.
There are oceans and rivers
Enough to cross, enough to last,
enough to last
till the end of time.
What the world needs now is love, sweet love. It's the only thing that there's just too little of.
What the world needs now is love, sweet love.
No, not just for some, but for everyone.
Lord, we don't need another meadow.
There are cornfields and wheat fields enough to grow.
There are sunbeams and moonbeams enough to shine.
Oh, listen, Lord,
If you wanna know,
If you wanna know.
what the world needs now is love, sweet love. It's the only thing that there's just too little of.
What the world needs now is love, sweet love.
No, not just for some,
But for